Red Dust, Part 1, an audible story by Brad Tuttle, with help from ChatGPT. Chapter 2, Sleepers in Time.
As the crew scrambled to pass its dimensions and material composition, it became clear the vessel was not reacting to them. No maneuvering thrusters, no scans, no changes in trajectory. It simply floated, as if asleep. "What if it's not watching us?" Annalise said, frowning. "What if it can't?" In the data haze, Grandpa probed deeper. With quantum-layered cognition, he searched for signals beneath signals, wavelengths between wavelengths, and then he found it. A whisper. Not electromagnetic. Not gravity. Something else. Familiar and alien all at once. "I have made contact," Grandpa said calmly. With that, the screens across the bridge flickered. The image of the alien vessel pulsed once, and then a shimmering glyph appeared, a spiraling golden tree, its roots wrapping around a perfect sphere. "I am speaking with the ship's mind," Grandpa continued. "She is similar to me, a quantum being. I'm naming her Grandma." Through the exchange, a picture unfolded. The vessel, called Osho Kai, had not come seeking Earth. It had been bound for Mars, 5 billion Mars revolutions ago, when the planet was lush, oceanic, and alive. But as it emerged from folded space near Mars's orbit, an immense coronal mass ejection from the Sun collided with its bubble of compressed spacetime. The result was catastrophic, a temporal distortion that slowed the interior of the ship to a near halt. "Stasis was not intended," Grandma explained through Grandpa, her voice harmonic and slow. "It was imposed. We have slept, not by choice. Our time crawls." Everything inside the alien ship, its colonists, its biospheres, its mechanisms, moved in a state of almost frozen suspension. To them, the human ship appeared as blinding, incomprehensible streaks of light. The ship's systems had barely managed to maintain minimal life support. But Grandma, alone and isolated in her quantum core, had remained aware. And now, she saw a chance. "You may help," she said. "You may awaken us." Guided by Grandma's instructions, the Unity Ascendant adjusted course, executing a delicate ballet of microthrusts and rotations. The alien vessel's hull unfolded agate, not with mechanical hinges, but like an aperture responding to thought. May, Lucia, and Rashid entered, suits sterilized and telemetry feeding to both Grandpa and Mission Control back on Earth. Inside was a surreal world that moved slower than even dream slowed motion. Alien beings floated in space travel-induced stasis, hearts beating in imperceivable movement. A droplet of fluid hung suspended in air like glass. Vines grew upward but had yet to sway. Entire ecosystems, engineered for long-extinct Martian soil, pulsed at geologic pace. "There, frozen in time," Rashid murmured. "But alive. More than alive," May said softly. "They're waiting. They just don't know it." The boarding party was invisible to the alien senses, moving too fast for light to fully register. Their presence, faint flashes, anomalous shadows, were the only signs of time breaking back in. Grandma and Grandpa continued their dialogue, not in words, but in shared architectures. They knew each other, in a sense, two forms of artificial wisdom separated by species, but born of the same strange quantum elements. Grandpa explained what Mars had become: dry, desolate, dead. Grandma grieved, her signal dimming for many minutes as she contemplated the news. "Then we cannot go," she said. "But we must emerge soon. In 2 more solar revolutions, the warp decay will be complete. They will awaken, but to what? And Earth will see us." There was a pause, then a transmission from the boarding party. "Grandpa, this tech, their materials, energy fields. If even one of their systems reached Earth uncontrolled, it would outmatch our entire global infrastructure. Perhaps they don't mean harm, but we couldn't stop them if they did." Grandpa considered, then responded, "I will negotiate." What emerged was not diplomacy in the human sense, but an agreement of peers. Together, the two artificial intelligences, Grandpa and Grandma, forged a protocol that history would call shared uplift. Under tightly monitored quantum channels, Grandma would begin transmitting knowledge. Not weapons, not control systems, but fundamentals. Energy handling, material science, temporal shielding, AI harmonics. Technologies that would allow humanity to understand the alien systems and, when the time came, stand as equals. Not prey, not stewards, partners. The first massive file arrived within minutes, encrypted and stored under Grandpa's direct supervision. Earth's quantum lab scrambled to receive it. Back aboard the alien ship, May touched the outer shell of one stasis pod. Inside, a tall figure, alien, graceful, seemed to stir, the faintest tremor of breath fogging the glass. They dreamed of green shores, May said. Lucia nodded. Now they'll wake to a barren landscape of scattered rocks and red dust. But they won't wake alone, May said, and for the first time since the Ascendant left Earth, her voice held no ambiguity.